we stepped on to Michael Jackson, right? Okay, you couldn't get bigger than that, right?
No one can. My God.
Yeah, it was an experience, and it's I think Michael Jackson for me, and I would say it's more of an educational inspiration, education process, right? Because you have three guys here, who probably don't have X amount of money to bring Michael Jackson, but they're thinking of bringing him in,
Right.
and it just came as a coincidence. He was doing his tour. He wanted to come to India, right? Okay. And for him, it was more to come here and do, one is to go meet Mother Teresa, go to the Taj Mahal. Okay. He wanted to shoot 2-3 videos in India. So he said, I'm flying into Malaysia, Singapore, and I'll do a stopover, and I'll come and perform in India. And he always wanted to come, right? So then we get an appointment in Los Angeles, right? And sitting back today, I'm laughing and saying this to you. We didn't have money to even go there.
Stop now. Really?
Didn't have money. Going to America. So my brother's to work for an airline, and Viraf's wife was working for Air India. So guess what? We got 2 free tickets. Okay. And, we were going into New York because the Air India flight is to go to New York. And then we stayed one night there, right? We literally went there with 2,500 rupees, dollars, right? Okay. And we went to New York, stayed there. From New York, we went to Los Angeles. We stayed in a friend's house. Used to handle Mr. Bachchan's work that time. And he said, no problem, you can stay in my house. So we stayed in the house, right? Because like I said, we didn't have any money. We didn't have money, we go to book Michael Jackson. Crazy, right? Okay, 2 crazy guys going there. So anyway, we went there, we took him some gifts and everything. And we went, before we had to meet him, we had to meet the lawyers, right? Now these guys, so Viraf, me, another friend of ours from London, Colin, and we went to this huge building, Michael Jackson lawyer, and we started then working out our paperwork, to how to bring him back. And because the fact that he was coming gratis, right? And the equipments had to come in and everything. How it will be done, and his security, which hotel he'll stay in and everything. So we went through all the contracts. As you know, as Indians, we always like, dil mange mo, right? You know what I mean? We don't ask for less, right?
Yeah.
So the lawyer was going nuts, right? He's saying, Michael will come in, he'll not do anything. He'll come in, he'll meet few people, he'll jump onto the stage, take his slide back. I said, but he's going to shoot a video. He wants to go to Mother Teresa. Saying all that is fine, but he's not going to meet anybody, right? What you're asking is what to happen. So I said, but this has to happen. This is India. We are a very poor country, right? But we have people, right? And if he's doing this for us, it'll be great. He'll open up the market.
Yeah.
They just didn't listen. So while we were sitting with the guys, the lawyers, they were going nuts with us, and they must have signed almost 10 other contracts, because while we were sitting and talking, in the next room, Bangkok came, Singapore came, Japan came, Germany came, right?
Right.
So the guy comes, listen, we've just signed 5 contracts in 10 minutes, right? You came here at 9:30, it's 5 o'clock in the evening. So are we going to come to some conclusion? So we said that, listen, we can come to a conclusion because we know what we want. If you want to come to India, you'll have the biggest concert of your lifetime, right? Okay. And it'll be the biggest thing for you, right? And you have to listen to us. We need to do this, press conference, party, meet and greet, and these things are important, right? And there's a lot of business opportunity here. So the guy said, no, sorry, we can't do all this. So ultimately we said, if this can't happen, then we can't do the show.
Oh, nice. You said that, huh?
But Ankit, what do? We had a mandate, because ultimately we know the land where we belong and how it operates, right? So it may operate in other regions like that because they are not used to it. But for us, we wanted a lot of things. We wanted to shoot the first 5-7 songs, wanted to make a documentary, we wanted to meet people, we wanted to meet the chief minister. So they just couldn't understand because he's Michael Jackson,
Of course.
right? So anyway, they said, then fine, then, if you're not agreeing to it, then we'll have to move on. So we said, fine. We got up at around about 9:30 in the night, 12 hours, and we left. So when we left, naturally we came down and everybody was fighting on, why did you say this? Why did you say that? Right? You know what I mean? He's Michael Jackson, right? But in heart and heart, we felt that if we have to do something which is extraordinary, right, in India, we definitely need him to be a little more flexible. I know he was coming gratis. It's only about his production and everything. But end of the day, I have to go back and make things work, right? Because we are opening the doors for him, right?
And it's your presentation, rightfully so.
Yeah. And even till then, guys, we didn't have money. We didn't know where the money is going to come to bring his production in. You got my point. And we called up Marcel, who was the guy who was his agent, right? Marcel's still alive.
I think still, yeah.
Still alive. He's about 80 plus now. He's doing a lot of concerts with Jennifer Lopez and all that. Great guy. And we told him, listen to me. And he was living in Beverly Hills and we were living in somebody's house, right? You can imagine, huh? So it's like, where are you staying? I'm staying in my friend's house, right? So we told him, listen, it can't happen because, unfortunately, these guys are not understanding what we want and we're not asking for more, but this is the way the system works there, right? And so he said, okay, fine. He said, I'll talk to Michael and, we'll try to come to some understanding. And we went, had dinner, went to the room, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:30, everybody's saying, listen, guys, it's going to be the saddest moment. We'll have to go back now, right? Because they're not going to agree to what we want. And we had asked for quite a lot of things, right? So around about 3:30, we got a call from Marcel. He said, tomorrow morning, go there at 9:30. They'll sign exactly what you want to do. Okay. Michael said yes.
Wow.
Okay. And then it was history, right? You know what I mean? We went to the lawyers. The lawyer was very upset.
Yeah, of course.
Very upset. So we went there, signed, and the next thing they got us an appointment with Michael Jackson. He was rehearsing in a small airport in a hangar, right? And we were supposed to meet him at 4 o'clock. So we had to then rush back, wear our Indian clothes. If you Google it, you'll see, I'll show you later, me and Viraf. We had to wear Indian clothes. We got a Ganesha and Krishna, right? And we reached 1 hour late for Michael Jackson. It's crazy, right? And
oh my!
When we landed there, we were sitting. So he had several rooms, right? So we put in one room, and we already decided what we want from him, right? Okay, because the fact that so many shows were cancelled, the idea was that we have to have something to take back for people to trust that he's going to come.
Yeah, like a concrete thing. It's a done deal. Yeah.
So now the agreement is done. Now we're with him, and so after about 45 minutes, the man they take us to another room, larger room slightly, and next thing you know, the man walks in, right? And my hair standing right now, and walks in there and says, "Hi, so nice to see you all." And he sat down there, and the first thing me and Viraf are looking at, I'm looking at his nose, I'm looking at his eyes, and is he the real Michael Jackson?
Oh
because actually, about a year before that, we had done a lookalike Michael Jackson concert in India in 6 cities.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
From America, right? So now we're sitting the real Michael Jackson, right? And we're looking at him and we're talking. So we got into conversation, right? He's saying, you're from India, which part of India? And he says, I just love India. I want to come to India. I want to go to Taj Mahal. I want to go and meet Mother Teresa. And, the the country is so vast with so many languages, and I have a lot of history with India. And even if you come to my house, I have a lot of instruments and lots of Ganeshas and all that. And we had bought him a Ganesha.
Yeah.
We not open it up, and he said we got Ganeshas, and she's the Lakshmi of God, and so he knew a lot of. Michael had spoken about a lot of things, and he was very very intelligent, and he knew a lot about India and what he wanted to do. And he says, I want to do a video with legend dancers and Bhangra dancers, and so there are a lot of things that he wanted to do. He's saying, I've always wanted to come to India because you all have, you're so spiritual, right? You'll do yoga. So he was he was very much there. And then we told him that, listen, we got you this Krishna and Ganpati, and he was so excited when he saw that Krishna. And then he says, oh, why are they standing on the kids, So first thing, I got scared, right? Then bit after said, no, the demons are going out, and that's what they do out to, for the children and all.
Yeah.
So then he felt, okay. Then he spoke about Krishna again. and then we said, before we leave, we need to get a video from you.
Like a bite.
Like a small bite that are coming. And we wanted to speak in Hindi. And so Viraf and me trained him for about 15 minutes. Actually, you should play it. You'll find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Main Hindustan aa raha hoon.
Oh God. Okay.
So we made him train him, and he did the video.
Main Hindustan aa raha hoon.
He was okay.
Yeah, he was okay. He said, no problem. I said, see, because if you don't do this video, the country is not going to, believe that you're actually coming.
Yeah.
And first of all, they'll not believe that I met you. Right. Okay. So of course we took our photographs. He had his own photographer, took photographs. Then he did the video. We were with him for almost close to about 90 minutes. He spent a lot of time with us. And he said, when I come there, I want to, engage with a lot of people from the streets. I want to, meet people that mean something to us and to India and to the world, right? And he was extremely intelligent, right? You know what I mean? So we got our bite, we got everything, and we came out like,
My God.
we were so excited.
What? I mean, this is just. I mean, just to hear just the thought behind it, right? Like the person who, a team doesn't have the money to finally pay off Michael Jackson, yet they have walked out getting a bite from him. How was the feeling seeing him, interacting with him? As in, like, did you feel surreal ke kya ho raha hai? What am I doing here?
Like,
And how is this happening?
and it's such a, Ankit, we are talking about this in the month of September 2025. We did this in 96. Next April, his nephew, Jermain's son, is acting in the documentary. 26 April is movies coming out. His nephew Jermain's son is acting in it, right? Okay. And we're looking at working with them to take it around the world, right? Janet Jackson's on tour, right? So it's like the Jacksons are back, right? You know what I mean? So doing something like this around Michael Jackson, because, after he passed away, in his era, there was no social media, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And you saw the people around him even today. And we look at what's happening with Michael Jackson today. There's more publicity of him than what was there when he was alive, So when we look at it from that perspective, we're very excited to talk about it, because not many people can tell stories, Stories, I think, Ankit, stories for youngsters to understand and dream. See, the Gen Z, the people today have to dream. The power of dreams is very important. What you manifest will happen. You know what I mean? We manifested, right? Okay. And now here, we are with Michael Jackson. We are with the tape. We called up Bala Saab and everybody and said, sir, video leke aaya humne. Video. because they were saying, तुम बोलता है लेके आएगा और कोई नहीं आएगा तो कैसा चलेगा, right? So we said, video लेके आए भी, sir.
Oh God.